Phil C here with you, professional trader at Star Prosper. Truly appreciate you for sharing your time with me, and I'm grateful to be here with you. Remember, our monthly Star get together is happening next weekend. It's an opportunity to meet our Star clients who are already getting results. So be sure to keep an eye out for future updates for that. In this Star Trading overview, I want to go over a trade opportunity for us to potentially get involved in. There's some pips on offer in the form of a Gartley pattern. So let's go take a look at that. Recap on the last STO cipher pattern. That hit targets, 80 pips, really good trade there. And lastly, congratulations to our Star client, Brian. He's going live now after working one-on-one. I'm excited to see what your future holds for you, and I'm genuinely happy for you, and it truly warms my heart because that is one of the reasons I show up every single day for all of you. Your results are the only thing that matters to me. So congrats, Brian. You deserve it. After the Gartley pattern opportunity, I want to share with you an insight on why you only need to be half right to have extraordinary results in your trading. So please stick by me for that. I appreciate you, and let's go trade. Alright, just a recap from the last trade. So in the last STO video, this is the trade that we were looking at, and we had a CD completion. So we were analyzing a cipher pattern trade here. CD completion came down into our 786. We buy, so it finally comes down and hit. We get long, and then what happens here is price action comes up and hits the target one. When we do, so this is the trade management. If we hit target one, then we take off half in the position and we roll stops to break even. And what we're looking for is price action to move all the way up into our 618 there. For target 2. But that's not what happened here. What's happened is we've come up and hit target 1. Then when we took off half in the position, price action came all the way back down and stopped us out for break even, because this is where we rolled our stop to, right? For our rule set with trade management. So we don't get an opportunity to the 618, but we still walk away from a winning trade on this position. So just a quick recap there for the pound dollar cipher trade. Now what we're looking for in this STO, the potential trade that I'm paying attention to is a Gartley pattern here. So first we want to, this is the 4-hour time frame for those of you who are going to follow along with this potential trade. And we have a impulse leg from our swing high all the way down to swing low right here. What I'm looking for is a move back up into, so this is a pullback into a Fibonacci retracement, swing high to swing low. We're looking for a pullback right into a 618 there. So we have condition 1 of the Gartley pattern. And of course, we're looking for condition 2 back down into a 618. Sure enough, we get that there as well. So price action pulls back down into there. So we have a 618 and a 618. And condition 3 with the Gartley pattern here is we're looking for a CD completion all the way up into a Fibonacci extension, where from our A to B and back down in. All right. So line up around the 786. So we'll have some Fibonacci confluence as well. So grab the Fibonacci extension tool, and to get our CD completion, we take the Fibonacci extension and we go from swing low, swing high, back down in. Okay. So we have that confluence there with the 786 as well. If we get a move up into a 127 right there, then we have a Gartley pattern from that CD completion. So it looks something like this. So let's draw it in CD completion right there. So a W formation. Let's grab the triangle tool and go from X to A. So A to B, B to C, and C to D right there. So what I want to go over now is we have our potential trade. So if price action moves up into our 127, then we can look for a short opportunity towards the downside. Let's go over the entry stops and targets for the Gartley pattern here. If we get a little bit more of a move towards the upside here around 183 400s, then we are looking to sell. Let's grab our short position, and what we're doing is looking for a 127 entry, okay? And our stop is always going to be above our X point looking left, okay? So this is where you want your stop placement. Anywhere above our X point, anywhere where price pushes past our X point, and then we just want to get out of the position. We don't want to be involved in it anymore. So make sure that you get your stop above the X point right here. Give it a bit of breathing room, and then we can look for our targets, okay? Entry 127, stops above our X point, above the swing high, and targets will be a Fibonacci retracement from A all the way up to D. So we're looking at full leg of the move, swing low to swing high. And what we want to do is drag our target down into a 382 right there. Okay. So this is entry one. This is target one. And then we just clone this or copy it, drag that over like this. And then what we're doing is looking for target 2, which is all the way down at the 618 right here. Okay. So we have our entries at the 127, stops above our X point looking left, and target 1 is at a 382, and target 2 is at a 618. Okay. So this is our potential Gartley pattern right here on the pound yen for our time frame. We use the if-then syntax. Syntax means in order which events occur, because we want to stay consistent with everything that we do. Consistent actions lead to consistent results. And those results we want to be positive results. Those are the ones that will make you profitable. Okay, so if equals then. If we get a CD completion all the way up into our D point, then we're looking to short into target 1 and target 2, right? So that is what we're looking at here. Now, the insight that I wanted to share with you is notice how our risk to reward is over 1 to 1, okay? So every strategy that we trade, now I know the cipher is an inverse risk to reward, but we've done the testing on it and we still have a profitable trade with that strategy. So testing, we have a minimum of a 1 to 1 risk to reward profile on the Gartley pattern, okay? Now, when you test this strategy, what you will find is how many times you win and how many times you lose. So if you have a risk to reward of over 1 to 1 and you're 50% accurate on this, you have a 50% strike rate, okay? Over time, you are going to gain more than you lose. It's as simple as that, right? If you've got a coin, heads you win, tails you lose. So heads you hit targets, tails you hit stops. And you have a minimum of a 1 to 1 risk to reward profile. How many times do you want to flip that coin? As many times as we possibly can, because what you've identified is an edge. And if you've ever heard of a positive expectancy, that is what this is. A positive expectancy is a mathematical proven probability that you gain more than you lose. In other words, you have a winning system. And that is exactly what we want when we're trading in the live markets. I mentioned testing. The only way to find that out is if you take this strategy and you test it consistently. That's why we follow a rule set. This is testable, verifiable, and repeatable, right? So what you do is you take this strategy, go to the pound yen, go to a trading time frame that you want to trade on, and then test it. Go back in history and go bar by bar through the markets and test 100 Gartley patterns. And you'll find how often, you'll find what your win percentage is, what your strike rate is. And to come full circle, if you find that you're half right on this with the Gartley pattern, if you're 50% accurate and you take a look at your risk to reward here, right? Target 1 and target 2, and you have a positive risk to reward profile. If you're half right, then you're going to gain more than you lose. Now you have an edge in the markets. You'll know your win streak, you'll know your loss streak, you know how much your strategy is going to lose, and you know how much your strategy is going to gain in return. Half right, positive risk to reward profile. You are going to do incredibly well in your trading. I just wanted to share that insight with you because it's not, it's not something that people consider. And when you do this properly, then the attainment of what you want out of trading, which is to become a consistently profitable trader, is absolutely inevitable for you if you just put in the work and you do the steps correctly. Now, if you like this style of trading, please like the video for me. It will give me tremendous help towards helping out with the algorithm, and I would appreciate you very much for that. And don't forget to subscribe if you like these kinds of videos. Also, what I'll do is leave a link in the description below, and if you want me to, I do the star trading overview every week, just to do a trade of the day or go over something that I think is highly important or valuable for you to take away to help benefit your trading. Then click on the link in the description below, throw in your email, and I'll be sure to send this out to you every time I upload one of these. And be sure to check out some other videos on the channel as well. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Do remember that we have the Star get together next weekend, and I will keep you updated on that as well in the coming videos. But until then, be safe, enjoy life, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, thank you so much.